Very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Welcome to the European Rundown for today, Friday the 11th of March. One of the biggest stories we've seen just hit the wires at the European Open, or just before that this morning, has been a massive earthquake which has struck just near Tokyo in Japan, around 8.9 on the scale, and has caused devastation across the country with tsunami warnings as far as the western coast of the United States. So our hearts go out to those out in Japan. However, in terms of the market reaction that we've seen so far, we did initially have a flight to quality at the market open, which gave a strong bid to T-notes and also Bund futures at the open, following the sharp uptick that we had in JGBs overnight, where the Nikkei did also come into pressure late in the session. In terms though, since then we've seen a bit of a reversal in terms of the fortunes of the yen, which has now re-strengthened on strong repatriation flows following that sharp bid in JGBs in particular. So dollar yen is now trading firmly lower in terms of that price action in the major currency pair. Elsewhere, there has been some vague market chatter of a potential reserve requirement rate hike from the PBOC, the Chinese central bank, so we're keeping a close eye out for that. And in terms of the peripheral spreads, they're very much in focus today, particularly that of Portugal. We've just had their finance minister outlining new consolidation programs for their budget going forward, which has been welcomed by the EU, but nevertheless has not stopped rumours of potential bailout still forthcoming for Portugal, and that Portuguese Bund 10-year bond yield spread still remains at its widest of the day, although we have heard most recently of the ECB potentially being back in the market buying peripheral debt, with the likes of Italy and Spanish bonds tightening in the last few minutes. Elsewhere, one of the other key things we'll be keeping a very close eye on will be that of the Middle East. We've actually seen WTI crude futures fall over $1 on the session already ahead of the North American entrance. This comes after the police and government in the Saudi were very aggressive in shutting down protests yesterday, and it has alleviated any fears of large protesting in Saudi Arabia today. It's something which we'll monitor very closely. Looking forward then, in terms of the rest of things to come for today, from the US, eyes will turn to economic data, retail sales and also Michigan prelim reports. But other than that, we'll have another update of the European cash equity close. So that's all from me for the time being. I wish you all a great day, a great weekend and a great trading day.